HotLap 135, our latest build, straight out of Coast HD. Come check it out. (2025) Harley-Davidson Road Glide ST in the beautiful color of HotLap. This motorcycle is stunning, but it's far from standard. We've done a huge amount of work to make this bike perform stronger, handle better, be lighter, and look just on point and amazing. Right, starting at the beginning. What we've done with this bike, the customer wanted more power. So we've gone with the largest displacement engine that Harley-Davidson make, which is the Screamin Eagle 135 top end kit. To say it's phenomenal is a massive understatement. This bike is unreal, but not only is it extremely powerful, it's really, really easy and smooth to ride. So if you want nice smooth throttle settings or nice smooth power delivery, you can also change it on your ride modes. So you can soften it or you can have it as aggressive as you want. It is so, so neat to ride this motorcycle. So to feed the 135 beast, we've gone with a Screamin Eagle wedge intake. Now this intake will support huge power. You've got front area, you've got 360 area where it can draw air, also side draw. So no matter what you're doing by way of speed or anything like that, this bike will perform, and this intake complements this engine big time. We've retained the standard header pipes, although we have debaffled them to get the flow better. And we've also retained the standard mufflers, but we have debaffled these as well, because these are actually a really cool muffler. Titanium and carbon fiber, these Screamin Eagle mufflers sound really, really good and perform really well as well. All complemented by a Screamin Eagle tuner. We haven't had this on the dyno yet. We're going to get the customer to do some kilometers, so we'll update you guys once we've had that on the dyno, so you can sort of see what sort of power this thing is putting out. But when you first ride it, it is mind-blowing, and every single time after that, it is so exciting and exhilarating. It's really cool. Rightio, so with all this power, you've got to let the bike handle, right? So out of the factory, out of Screamin Eagle, we've got the Screamin Eagle Öhlins front forks. Now these are a complete fork kit. Because this is the CVO ST, the forks bolt straight into the upper and lower triple clamps, which is really cool. What we love about these forks is they're adjustable. Also with the gold titanium nitrate coating, the stiction is reduced, so you don't feel those little notches when you're at the top of the stroke. And with the adjustability, we can set this for rider weight. We can set it so it's got faster rebound, slower rebound, different compression, etc., etc. So these are a phenomenal fork kit, brand new for 2025. We're really excited to see them on this bike. And then you've got the radial mount Brembos. Now these are all factory, these Brembos, but we painted them in the Brembo Racing Red with the highlighted Brembo logo on the side there. But also you've got the standard discs. Now we retain these standard discs because out of the factory, these are actually a really high performing disc. The wave rotor in design, wave rotor designed to dissipate heat better. But to help this beast handle even more, you can see these very sexy carbon fiber wheels, BST. These are the TorqueTech wheels. Huge weight reduction out of these wheels. And you notice it when you ride it too. The bike is so crisp into the corners. Just one simple little push on the bar and it folds straight in. You really do notice the weight reduction. Under acceleration, under braking, under directional changes, you can feel it all day long. So to complement the front end with the suspension setup, also gone with the Öhlins rear shocks. We've been selling these for a little while now with massively successful results. But in 2025, they come out in the gold to match the gold Öhlins front forks. What we love about these rear shocks is that they're adjustable. Now these canisters here, a lot of people ask what's actually inside them, and it's nitrogen. What the nitrogen does is it stops the oil inside the shock from aerating or getting bubbly, which reduces its performance a lot. So with these nitrogen filled canisters, you can hit the same bump at 9 o'clock in the morning as you hit it at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Riding constantly in between, it will react the same. So you've also got the adjustability of the compression at the top, and you've got the adjustability of the rebound plus the spring tension you can put on them. So to complement the front, the back, we now have a balance. So we've got the stimulus style between the two, and the balance is what's most important with regards to suspension, because with a bike that isn't balanced correctly, you're going to have all sorts of problems. braking, accelerating, handling, predictability, those sort of things. So this bike will be as plush as you can ever imagine or ever want out of a performance bagger. So these things here are easy, they're an easy decision to make to complement the front forks. So talking about the cockpit, the rider experience, right? Where it all matters. The cockpit, we went with a beautiful set of Kraus risers with a moto bar. Puts the rider into a really cool stance, so really good for cruising, but really nice for hustling too. If you want to go onto your favorite back road and give it a bit of a push, this setup is very neutral. It's very comfortable. We've had the HotLap 135 logo put into the top clamp, which looks so really nice. Also the red is in the center console, and then we've highlighted the red on the outer part. So we have a sort of a triangle of red with a HotLap in the center. It's like when you hop in a luxury car, you get the brand of the car on the steering wheel. So we wanted this for the rider where they were on the bike, they knew exactly what bike they were on, and it was the HotLap 135, very special bike. So the logo we've incorporated into there is also, with regards to the 135 logo, on the side piece. So that's all been painted on. So you can't feel any lips or anything like that. And we've also, with this logo, we put that into traditional carbon fiber panel, that panel there, as well as the front guard. So it's all the high quality stuff. And you're probably thinking, why did you do it? It comes out with pressed carbon anyway, but we wanted to take it away from standard. Likewise, painting the lower tappet covers in the same red as the Harley-Davidson logo and on the side of the HotLap. So the HotLap 135 logo on the sides and then in the center. So that cockpit is a really great experience for the rider. Notice the lights there. Those are for radar, so they'll illuminate when we're picking up a signal. Always handy to know that you can be reminded of your speed. So it's a riding safety device for sure. Also with Harley-Davidson, they've got these really cool drop bar sets with the front piece. That comes standard on the motorcycle. We've added the rear set, but also on the front here, we've added some really sexy little Baja design lights. Also the carbon fiber on the front blade, just to complement the look of the carbon fiber throughout the rest of the motorcycle. Accenting on the outside of the handlebar as well, with the red colorway there. Also what makes the CVO Road Glide ST special is the adjustability. Of changing the lever setup, the levers do feel significantly better, and also they're adjustable. So all I need to do is rotate that star inside the lever, and I can put the lever closer to my hand, or I can take it further away. So I can have the perfect setup, because when you're hustling a bike like this, you want to know that everything is exactly how you want it. So also to complement the cockpit on this bike, we've got the Rubafini foot controls, all been color coded, brake control, and on the other side of the bike as well, there's the brake to the Rubafini footboard. Also within this side, we've color coded the inside of the shift rod, and then color coded the derby cover with the 135 stage 4 engine. Added some red spark plug leads, and we've got something pretty special. So customer engaged us at the start of 2025 to build him something pretty cool, but I think, you know, once you get the bike here, your design ideas change a lot, and we've gone with a lot of finer details that really bring this bike to life even more. So if there's two parked side by side, you'll know specifically that this one has been modified extensively. So not only is it more powerful, it's lighter, it's faster, and it'll handle better than stock, which is an amazing thing to say because these things out of the crate are phenomenal anyway. So hope you guys like it. Customer gets delivery of this bike very, very soon, and we're excited to see what the customer thinks about it. So but yeah, built by the Yo Show in Wellington, and yeah, we're really excited. So tell us what you think in the comments.